I think the biggest mistake people make with self-development is, so today's video is going to be a short one, and it's a short one because this is a simple piece of advice that anyone can take away and use to their benefit. And this is advice about how to overcome challenges in your life, how to grow as a person in general, and this is just basically a foundational rule that if you follow it, it's going to help keep you on the path to success with your goals in self-development and your goals in every other area of life. So let's get to it. When you're working towards a goal and you're trying to achieve something in your life, whether it be something internal, like overcoming insecurities, stopping intrusive thoughts, becoming more confident and things like that, or whether it's external, like trying to be successful in business, it's crucial that you take time every now and then to stop and review how well the approach you're taking now is really working. How far has it actually got you? The thing is, when we start doing these things, when we start to overcome these challenges and work towards our goals, we come up with a plan for how we're going to do that. And it's easy to get caught being stuck on autopilot, executing that plan over and over again, following a certain technique, following a certain approach, without ever reflecting and reviewing on how well that approach is really working. This is super common in self-development because people will hear something from someone who's a big name in the self-help industry and they'll say, this is the one way to overcome your insecurities, or do this to build confidence. And they take it as that's the one approach that works. So they just keep hammering away at the problem with this one approach, and months and months go by and they don't reflect on how far that approach has really got them. But the thing with self-help is there is no cookie cutter approach that works for everyone. There is no one size fits all. I think the biggest mistake people make with self-development is they just keep cracking away at a problem with the same approach because someone with a big name in this industry has told them that it should work. And if it doesn't work, it's because you're not doing it properly. And I get that that's easy to fall for, but the thing is, it's not true. There is no one approach that works for everybody. And that's why you have to stop and reflect on how well the technique you're using, the approach you're taking, how well that's actually worked for you and how far it's got you. And if you do that every now and then and make adjustments to it, make changes to it where it's needed, and then move forward again and trial it like an experiment. You've tweaked this and that, trial that for a few more months, reflect on it again. Is that working? Does it need changing again? And just keep running those experiments. If you do that, you can't go wrong in the long term. You will find what works for you. Maybe you've been trying to overcome a certain insecurity for a couple of years now. You tried all kinds of different techniques in self-help and you haven't made much progress. Maybe the change of approach you need is getting professional help. Maybe you need to see a therapist and get someone else's input on this in a one-to-one fashion. Maybe that's the change of approach you need. Maybe you've been trialing something for a couple of months and it hasn't worked, so you need to change the technique, change the approach a little bit there, try a different form of self-help, something like that. Whatever it is for you, just make sure you reflect, adjust, and keep moving forward, because if you do that, in the end, you will succeed. So if you feel like you took something valuable from this video, you feel like you learned something, and if you like this type of content, check out some of my other videos. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, and I hope I see you in the next video.